And here we go. So, the next game is called Crabby Fishes. All right, so we're going to start this up. There was no menu to start with, but I'm going to hit this button. Set up some defense. Tap here to start building. Crab Tower. Shooting Tower. And an electric tower. I love tower defense. Alright. Alright. I like that crabs are like a wall. Look at that little guy. Look at him. Oh god. Clean up monster slime to get eco points. You can also get eco points from hidden objects. Oh, I can just clean up the beach. Oh, that's cool. This thing is vicious. How do I upgrade? Can I upgrade? So we can clean up objects that are around. Is that poisoning him? Spreads toxic slime. Got it. I have 21 coins right now. One costs 45 to upgrade, that one costs 55. Is there sound? There is, it's quite quiet. I can turn it up. You got a walrus card, try using it to throw it onto enemies. There's no enemies. Walrus! Okay, that's pretty great. There, I'll turn up the audio. Wait. There might be something wrong there. It was super loud before, and now... Yeah, there might be a bug. Yeah, look, it's super quiet now. Wait. There's no mixer, no. Walrus. Oh god, wait. Wait, what? Holy shit. Okay, there is definitely an audio bug, but that's fine. The music is kind of sick. Oh, now it's a jellyfish. Let me see that. I like that it has a laser now. I like that the model completely changes. Yeah, it's jazz. It's called Crabby Fishes. It's a tower defense game. And I'm kind of interested in understanding, like, first off, is this made for PC? Is it made for mobile? Because I see a lot of the controls are very large buttons. So I feel like this would be playable on mobile. In fact, is there a mobile version? Let me go look. Victory. Nice. Let me go see if there's a mobile version that's out. There we go. Level 0 done. We'll go to the next one. Now it's stupid loud. Yeah, there's got to be some kind of audio problem. Where's our base? There we go. Go, my beautiful crabs. Why isn't that shooting? Weird. What? Does he just not do anything? What is he doing? Those are clearly inside of the ring. What's going on, man? Out of range somehow? That's not out of range. He's inside the ring. Oh, now he does something. There's got to be a way to delete that, right? Yeah, that's not great. Might be the inner ring? Could be. Yeah, destroy that. Worthless. Oh, that one's actually doing something. Yeah, I'm gonna restart this. Yeah, I'm gonna replay this level, because that was not great. Crab. And... electric. And crab. And... shooting. I'll put a shooting one over here, too. You love this art? I do, too. It's really cute. Yeah, you clean the beach for extra money, exactly. Some of these can't be cleaned, though. Some of them can. It seems like the music fades out randomly, too. Which might have been why it was losing the audio like that. And it looks like I'm getting a slime here. I have more walrus. Grab that. Pop that in there. Need 25 coins. Splat. Yeah, it's got to be the inner ring. I can't think of what it is, because the outer ring feels like that's what it should be shooting at. You know what I mean? And it's not hitting it. Just give all crabs. Crabs for days, dude. Yeah, more crabs. Is the outer ring with the upgrade will shoot? I don't know. Some of these I can't really see the upgrade because it's off the screen. Like this one up here, we can't really hit it. There's a little bit of scuff there. More crab. Oh, that's sick, but it's only 2 of them. 14 movement, 2 defense, 80 AoE, or 80 ring. Wait, what? So the range is 80. Let's see another crab. 8 and 3. 14 and 2. Is that number of defenders, not defense itself? That's kind of interesting. Yeah, it makes me wonder if it, like, what that stat is. Yeah. This is the only place that they come from, so... Get walrused. I'm just gonna cover this area in crabs. Well, how long does it take for the crab to respawn? Was that dude just run over the... Hold up. That's a problem. I didn't realize that that dude just flew over crabs. Oh, that's not great. There we go. We're gonna have big problems now. Is this balloons with crabs? If you've ever played a tower defense before, then yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, that's sort of the idea, right? Oh, I guess it can scroll. I didn't realize it could scroll that. More crabs. Music has changed entirely. That's good music, man. Yeah, the UI elements of this remind me of like a mobile game. I don't think that's a bad thing. It's more like I'm interested to see like what they modeled this for and what their backgrounds were. You know what I mean? But the UI is like big and friendly and happy, which is very in that kind of genre. I want to see this thing get to level 3. Yeah, the OST is really good. There we go. What are you now? I can't get any stats on it. But what is that? Oh, it's leaving landmines now? Huh. Double fish. Yeah, it looks like it leaves mines now. It's a mine layer. Lightning bolts and landmines, yeah. Alright, so we gotta do this one here. And then we'll do crab. And then a shooter. And then probably another shooter. Dear God. Who's that guy? Walrus. Music is really good. Yeah, the music is super fun. There we go, double fish. What is that, dude? There we go. I don't know what that thing is, but I don't want that getting to the base. Well, it's dead now, so perfect. You ever play SWG? I don't know the acronym, man. Oh, what is that thing doing now? The hell is that? Oh, music's changed again. Star Wars Galaxies? Is your jam back in the day? Yeah, back in the day, like I played, oh, what is this? Eco Booster is ready. Used to deal massive damage across the map. I'm gonna spam these to make bosses appear and then just wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, that was it? Wait. I thought it was going to be massive. That was not massive. I'm dead now. Oh, well. Wait. Got it. I thought it was going to do like a ton of damage and it did nothing. Yeah. Alright, we're going to replay that. Yeah. I trusted the tower defense game to be honest to me about it. Nope. Absolutely not. It was not honest. It was not massive damage. It was a little bit of damage. What does Max Crab do? I don't know. We'll find out, you know? It seems like sometimes they hit and they just don't do any damage. Almost like it gets, like, deflected or something. I wonder if they have a defense stat of some kind. What's the shirt say? The shirt is the Lost Boys, man. Love the Lost Boys. That's kind of cool. It actually summons enemies. I didn't realize it was doing that. We got 64. I'm gonna do some more shooter turrets. Another shooter turret. And then another electric for this one. So now I just need to level this thing up. Make better crab. Make the strongest of crabs. Yeah, I want to do tier 3 crabs. I agree. 120 points is what I need. You love tower defense games? I do too. It's always kind of nice and chill, you know? Oh, it's one big crab. It's just one gigantic crab. I wonder what its stats are, and I wonder if it's actually that good comparatively. 7-7 on this one, and this one is 14-14. So like, is that better? There's a lot more damage than the base crabs. That's good. It's impossible to tell, though. I think it's the big thing is I have no idea. It feels like it does, but I have no idea. Okay, so it has a special ability on that one. So we definitely want to do that, because it's putting a special slow ability on the ground that might be dealing damage as well. It sounds like that thing is saying bugging out when it actually creates little crablings. It's Green Jim, dude. So the eco attack seems to just do random damage. It didn't really give, like, super damage, if that makes sense. Like, nothing, like, really targeted and good. Oh, what is he doing? Is he turning off nearby turrets? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, he locks out a turret. I think I'm gonna win this time. Big crab. Oh god, he turned into a tiny filing cabinet. He's dead now. That sound effect almost sounds like a gun. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, kind of interesting. It looks like balloon style. It's because it's a kind of bright, shiny tower defense, right? A shrimp tower. Shrimp tower! Fires heavy cannonballs with massive splash damage, but low accuracy. Can become a mantis shrimp. Magic totem tower. How do we get the upgrade? We just have them now. Oh, I guess they cost stars. I don't know how stars work. Spawns in the path near the tower, providing extra defense with devastating melee strikes. Shrimp Ninja, small but fierce shrimp that targets flying enemies. Okay. So we get, like, more shrimping. Wait. This is the level we already did. Hold up. Oh, is that it? Are we locked out? I think we're locked out. I want to try the shrimp tower, though. Okay, so it summons little shrimp. Yeah, let me replay this. I'm going to try to put the shrimp here. Because this basically counts like a crab and an anti-air at the same time. So if we could just make infinite shrimps. That feels like the right way to do this, right? Is that shrimp tower not doing it? Wait. Alright. Yeah, just all shrimp towers. Why would I have any other kind of shrimp, like any other kind of tower at that point? Shrimps. Shrimps for all, dude. Infinite shrimps. Oh god, my shrimp died. Alright. Well, that's kind of cool. Having different tower types, having upgrades to the towers, the meta progression of those towers seems pretty cool. I dig that. Alright. Well, I think it's time to call the devs. Yeah. Dev in YouTube chat again. Hello, Crabby Fishes. If you're playing a free demo, Steam, there's a limit of 3 levels only. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, it's super fair. I'm gonna call you on the Steam or on the Discord now, and we're gonna talk to you, find out more about your video game. Ah, there's a playtest version that I don't have. That's a bit weird. The code that I used led me to this.
Hello.
Hello. Oh yeah, there's another one. It looks like our sheet did not update with a code until later. It was set as a demo originally. I'm getting the non-playtest version right now. I'm getting the other version of it right now.
Yeah, so this version is limited until the 3rd level only. But if you launch another version, the playtest one, you will have more levels.
Cool.
Actually, you will have levels available.
Well, with that in mind, can you would you like to introduce yourself and tell us who you are and what you're working on?
Yeah, sure. My name is Polina. I'm a developer of this game. And also you could see Dmitry, who's in the chat today. He will support us with the text messages, and he's an artist. So we are a tiny indie developers team. There are only 2 of us, me acting as a developer and Dmitry is an artist and game designer. Actually, we are wearing a lot of hats at the same time. So I'm some kind of logical part of our team, and Dmitry is a creative part.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. No, so with that in mind, what have you guys worked on previously to this? And is this your first game? Is this like, have you been in the industry a while or?
As an indie team, this is our first project, but we are working for many years in industry as a service company. We are contractors of outsourcing companies, so we are making games, but not only games, actually applications and other stuff for clients. And this project is the first one. We wanted to do something that we like and the way we want it to be, not like client wants, but how we would like it to look like. So this way we came up with this project.
That's great. Yeah, no, that's super great. That's always a really difficult thing, you know, like to try and break out and do that kind of a thing, and like do your guys' own stuff. So with that in mind, how long have you guys been working on this?
We are working for 3 years already, but it's not a full-time project. So we are working on it at evenings and weekends, vacations, and so on. So when we have some free time. So yeah. For 3 years already.
That's awesome. So if we pull this up, let me grab this real quick. And you guys have a demo out. How do you feel that demo has been received so far? Since you've had it out for, I don't know how long you've had it for a little while.
I guess it is received in a good way by players, but we feel a bit lack of visibility. Sure. So when someone plays our game, I see that most of people enjoy it and are engaged with it. So for now, it looks like we haven't reached our auditory yet, but trying our best to spread the word with this game, and we are hoping to find people who will enjoy it and like it as we do.
Yeah. What would you say is the most difficult part about developing this? Because you said that you guys are not doing it full time. This is something you're doing because you're passionate about it. But what would you feel is the hardest part of that?
Actually, the hardest part is the limitation of working hours and working hands, because there are only 2 of us. So when we have some things to do, there is only Dmitry and I who can do it. So it's the main limitation for us as for a small team. Actually, we would like to make this game big. We would like to provide players with a lot of levels, a lot of content, but we are quite limited with it.
And it really just comes down to hours because you have to get something that works financially before you can kind of go all in on it and just keep building.
Yeah,
Is what
sure.
you're saying. That makes sense.
Yeah, sure. And that's why every decision that we are making, it always relies on this point. Can we do it in some short time? Can we manage to do it to don't get a burnout? So
Yeah.
it's like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really difficult at that point. But that makes sense. And it's not easy to build something like that, especially when it's something new and you don't have a lot of testing stuff on it. What have you guys tried in terms of marketing activities? Because you said that was a problem for you.
We are trying all festivals, Steam events, and so on that we can take part. So I'm doing a lot of applications for everywhere, actually, where I see the opportunity for us. We are reaching out to influencers, and we are very glad that you have invited us to this stream. It's a great pleasure for us. So it's online festivals, and also we are taking part in some offline events like DevGam. We visited DevGam festival in the end of February. It was in Gdansk, and lately we were in Lisbon, also in DevGam. So there we are doing some public playtests. I would not say that it's a big effort in terms of marketing, but it's a very good thing to see how people play our game and to receive some direct feedback from players.
Yeah. Would you say right now that you guys kind of have a larger community? Like, what is your community like on Discord? If you have like a Discord community running with this, in terms of size and interest.
Actually, we don't have a big community. There are only several persons who are related to our game and who are engaged in it somehow. So we don't have a community for now, unfortunately.
Do you have a Discord set up? Do you have all that stuff like set up for you to have that? Should people be interested in the game?
Yeah, sure. We have a Discord server. The link is on the Steam page, so feel free to join it. Everyone who's interested in the project.
Yeah, here we go. So with that, I'm pretty interested in you guys' design philosophy for this is it's something that you do on the side, something you kind of have fun with. You're building something that you're hoping reaches success in the future, and you have an idea of what kind of a game you want to build, and you just don't have the resources to build all the rest of the stuff that you're trying to do. I'm really interested in like how people have felt when you have shown it off. Have you shown this? You said that you've done it all in like online with influencers and things like that. Have you tried anything in terms of showing it off at conventions, or do you have like a mobile build of it that is possible? Because I did notice a lot of the UI is very kind of mobile centric, or at least mobile friendly would be a term for it, where it's like quite large and colorful, so it's really easy to use for that. So I'm interested if you've ever tried conventions and if you've ever tried making a mobile build of this, if that's possible.
Yeah, it's actually our aim. We were initially we have planned to release it on the mobile first, but after that we decided to start with a PC build, and after that move to the mobile market. So actually it is in our plan. We are going to cover as much platforms as possible, and we will see where we will meet our players.
What would you say right now is the most common feedback that you receive for your game when you do get feedback from players currently?
I would say that people say that this game is quite dynamic. It is colorful. The art style is the first thing that everyone marks as a good part of this game. And also people like that it is engaging. They are engaged when they are playing it. I have seen several times how people during the public playtests, they come to our booth and say that, oh, it's a tower defense game. I don't like tower defense games. I don't play them. But when they tried it, they said that, okay, it's a tower defense game that I would like to play because it's quite dynamic and it engages people and keeps their attention. It's actually not the classic tower defense game because we were building it to be focused on the constant involvement of the player. So you have to be attentive, you have to see what is going on the map, to use some special powers like walrus or jumping fishes or some other stuff that is also in the inventory, to collect this eco slime, to earn these eco points, to apply eco booster at the correct moment. So we were concentrated on this engagement of the game.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's all really good, like positive feedback. And with you guys putting out the demo, how long ago did you put the demo out, would you say?
Since March. Since March.
It's been March.
Yeah.
And have you gotten a lot of wish lists from that? Has that been like really positive experience so far? How have you felt about this?
Not so much wish lists. Actually, we have about 700 wish lists for now. So that's why I'm considering if we are going to release soon or if we will do our best on the marketing side just to collect more wish lists, as much wish lists as we can. So
have you thought about doing like any type of like on your demo, any type of thing of like surveys or anything like that to see how people feel about it? Because one of the things that's really tough to do, and I can see like your guys' Discord is much smaller. It's really tough to know what you should focus on if you don't have a lot of people telling you. And it looks like you guys might be suffering from that, of like there's not enough people saying, hey, this is the thing that I want to see in the game. So has there been any attempts for surveys or any type of information gathering that you can do from the people who are playing your game to get that?
I guess it's a good point. Yeah, I guess it would be good to try this.
Yeah, because I think it's the only thing I'm seeing is that you guys, it can be really easy to feel lost, if you don't have enough feedback on something. And I don't think your game is bad in any way. I think that if feedback just makes things much easier, if that makes sense. It's always easier to do when you find out what people's expectations are and how they feel about what you're making.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But no, I think you guys have some really cool bones here to make something that's like a really fun tower defense. I mean, we've seen similar stuff in the past that's much simpler than this, like things that started off very, very humble origins, stuff like balloons and things of that nature. So I don't see why this wouldn't be fun. I enjoy this. I think it's fine, and it's cool because you have a bunch of different powers ups. You have a bunch of different ways of doing. Like it's silly and it's themed and it's enjoyable, right? Yeah, even Double Heroes. Yeah, there's quite a lot of games in that genre. With that in mind, with you guys in a genre that is well known, what do you feel is the most unique feature that you have for your game that sets you apart from the other ones?
I guess that constant involvement of the player into the gameplay is our unique feature, because you have a strategy and you have to concentrate on this part, but at the same time you have to be attentive. You are not only placing some towers and sitting and waiting what will happen next. You have to be attentive all the time. You have to collect these eco blocks, you have to upgrade towers, you have to apply special powers and so on. So this involvement is some, I would say, action part of our game. So this combination of strategy and action, I guess we are standing out with this side.
Mm-hmm. That's good. No, I think that's really good. This is going to be a really hard question. I ask this of every developer that comes on, and the answer is always different. It's always interesting, right? And it's kind of like where you think the pain points are. Where do you think your game is not good? Where do you think it is the worst?
I guess that I don't guess. I know that we have several technical bugs that you have mentioned. Actually, bug with sound. It can be too loud or or even not hearable. So it's some things that I'm trying to manage from the technical side. And actually it comes from the nature of a game, because it is a web-based game actually. So it's made with a Pixie.js, and it uses a web browser API for sounds and so on. And these problems, they come from this side. And we are wrapping this web build with special wrappers to have a PC build or mobile build and so on. So this thing is quite limiting for us. So I guess yes. And also the thing that is not very good or not so good as I would like it to be is a UI side actually. Because this is some part that I'm not so good in the UI development, UI UX I mean. And Dmitry, he's a very talented artist, but also not a UI UX designer. So it's some kind of a field that is not covered with our best skills. So I guess that UI side is not so good too.
So with that in mind, right, like you guys have that kind of weakness you have there, right, where you're talking about that. What made you guys want to use this engine to work in this? If it's difficult to work, did you know that it was difficult to work with before, or was it's something you learned a little too late into the project, and now you have to deal with it? And that happens a lot either way.
It comes from my experience, because I'm a web developer actually, and I'm a web games developer also. So I'm working on web projects in my full-time work. And I have made several web games. They were much easier than this one. So this is the first relatively big project made with this engine. So it comes from my experience. I think that developers should use those technologies that in which he is the best. Because I could take some new technology for me, but I'm not sure that it would be a best decision.
Not sure it would work as well, like for you guys as team. That makes sense. Yeah, no, that makes complete sense. Try to get through this level at the same time. How many levels are in the game overall, by the way?
10 levels.
So it's
already, and yeah, and it's actually the first map and a single map for now. But we are going to add one more level for this version. It will be available after the story ends. The story actually ends on the 9th level. And after that, we are going to throw player to some kind of a portal to the separate level, which will be replayable. So it will be some kind of a survival mode where you can defend from some waves that are randomly generated, and they will be infinite. And the aim of a player will be to survive as long as it's possible.
That's cool. I like that. I love the idea of doing the wave-based survival at the end and like making it as, you go as far as you possibly can. Is there some kind of like meta progression that would make the player want to do that? Is there a feature that kind of goes along with this?
Actually, if you continue playing, you can earn stars, and also you can earn crystals. When you open chests, you get crystals, and after that you can buy stars for these crystals. And this way you can buy more towers, more special powers, and go to this replayable survival mode to make some experiments, how every tower or every special power works, and how you can combine them together to make some strategies and so on. And also we are going to add more towers, more special powers, so it's something that is in progress that we are working on.
Oh, I see all the powers here. That's cool. I dig that. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, no, this is really neat. I like all these different powers in here. So all of this is just earned through playing the game. Is that correct?
Yes. So your receiving crystals, buy stars for these crystals, and after that, for these stars, you can buy more cards and special powers. So if you're playing more, you're earning more crystals from the chests, and this way you can build your deck.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that a lot, actually. Well, with that in mind, what is it you guys are focusing on most to reach your 1.0 right now? What is the thing that you guys have to build more than anything else, where most of your development time is going currently?
Currently, it's the polishing stage. So we're trying to polish as much as possible this stuff that we already have. And after that, we are going to focus on the survival mode, so on the next level, which will be replayable. And the next thing, it will be the content, special powers, new towers, and so on.
That'll be the whole goal at that point of just powers and towers and making new levels and everything like that. What is your end goal in terms of levels? Like, what do you guys want to have at 1.0? Because you said it's 10 right now, but how many total are you looking for at launch?
For this version, for this release, we are going to stay with these 10 levels plus survival mode.
So just the
that's
whole 10
the-
levels, nothing beyond that. Got it. And then the survival mode.
Yeah, it makes sense just in terms of our limitations, because if we are going to add one more map, it will take 3 years more for us. Oh, probably not 3 years, but it will
Quite
take a lot of time just to draw all these maps.
And that's really just limited by you guys not having the resources that you need to focus on it. Is that correct?
Yeah, so we are going to stay with current number of levels plus one more survival level. And after that, we are going to launch and we will see how it's going. And if we will have enough resources to continue, sure, we will add more levels, more maps, and so on, and more content.
So, with all of that in mind, you guys are building this out. You want to do that. I know this is going to be a really difficult question because you're a ways out from launch, right? You're still building everything. What do you think you'd want to sell this game for? What is the price you're looking at? If you don't have an answer for that, that's also totally fine. And if you'd like to ask chat, that is also totally fine.
I guess it will be about $7-8, something like that. With the content that we already have, I guess it will be a good price.
What do you guys think in chat? What does the community think? Well, Walrus. Sounds reasonable. 5 to 10. 7 is always good. Yep. Yeah, 5 to 10. Go 10. 5 to 10. Everyone's just saying 7. It's hard to tell once you say the number 7. Chat goes wild. It's impossible to know anything. It's quite funny.
So chat looks quite promising for us.
Yeah. No, that's quite good. 7 days low, but the more stages definitely put it up to 10. Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is tower defense is really it really kind of hinges on that game mode you have at the end, right? Because I play a ton of tower defense games. Massive amount. I play them on mobile, I play them on PC. Like I love this genre quite a lot. And the idea of like level-based tower defense, it kind of ends. But if you do a wave-based survival at the end, the gameplay of that wave-based survival kind of makes or breaks your end game for a game like that. $7, it's a no-brainer. I'd buy that, like no problem. But like, I'm interested. I'm really interested to know what your guys' end game feels like because that's where the meat and potatoes of a tower defense is for me. If you have something like that, because that's a cool feature. I think it's a really cool feature, actually. Yeah, everything is working on this build, by the way. Your guys' other version that you sent over seems quite good. Maybe like weekly challenges, something like that. Stuff like that is pretty neat. Yeah, I mean, do you guys have any ideas for stuff like weekly challenges or daily quests or any of that kind of fun stuff for tower defense? Because it seems like that would work out really well. Community-based challenges or anything along that.
Yeah, it's a good idea. We were thinking about it. And I guess we will prepare some challenges. But I guess it will be after launch because now it's only demo. So I guess we will not be able to imagine many challenges with 3 levels over there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, with that in mind, do you have any advice that you would give to somebody who's just starting out making games? Like, we have a lot of people in the community that are just new. You know, they've never made anything before. They're kind of interested in building something, and maybe they're a little bit afraid to try?
I would say that no one should be afraid to try. We are living our single life, so we have to try everything we want. So don't be afraid to do games which you like, which you enjoy. And from the it's from the emotional side, and from the practical side, I would say that build some prototype, a small prototype. Don't try to make a big scope of work from the very beginning. Start marketing as early as you can. So if I started this game again, I would start doing marketing not on the third year of development, but from the very beginning. It's very important. And test your ideas, your prototypes within auditory. So try to throw it somewhere to some playtest publics probably, and see the feedbacks. It helps a lot.
Yeah. No, that makes sense completely. Same advice I always give people. It's good advice. At least I think so, you know. Well, we are almost at time, but with that in mind, is there anything else you'd like to tell the community? Anything at all?
I would like to thank everyone for joining us today, and I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Thank you, Tor. Your playing the game was amazing. I enjoyed it.
No, I really enjoy this. I think it's really fun, and I to be honest with you, I feel like you guys would do great inside of mobile game market. I hope that you do for that, because it's very bright, colorful, and it kind of fits that sort of aesthetic. I play a lot of phone games. I play like a lot of tower defense phone games, and this feels like something I want to touch to pick up all the objects, right? So I think that would work great, and I wish you guys a lot of luck, man. Like it's tough making tower defense games. It really is such a saturated market, and you guys made something that looks pretty cool here. Once you fix the scuff and bugs on it, doesn't matter. You know, that stuff, that you'll get through that.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. I'm going to lose to this NPC. Or maybe not. Maybe I get to live. You think it would do amazing on mobile? I agree. And it's one of those things, like, I find a lot of the times people don't realize, like, mobile game doesn't mean, it's not a bad thing at all. It's a certain style of kind of interaction, right? And there's a style of interaction here that is very reminiscent of, like, touchscreen sort of gameplay. And I like that. And I think that works just fine. I think it works for that. Like, really well for that. Well, there we go. I did it. So, with that in mind, if you guys are interested in this, which I hope you are, wishlist it. Do it. Wishlist the video game. There it is. There it is. Wishlist the game. The biggest thing about this is free for you, right? Like, this is a dev studio that needs eyes on their stuff. That is one of the most difficult things they can get. And if you wishlist a game, it's free for you to do, and it tells Steam to show it to more people. It is one of the best things that you can do for an indie dev. It is like upvoting on YouTube. Works the same way. Anytime you leave an upvote on YouTube or leave a comment on YouTube, works exactly the same way. Tower defenses are awesome. I agree. And they're rare. It's hard to get more tower defenses out there, especially ones from, you know, kind of smaller studios that don't have a lot of visibility. So this is the best thing you can do. Tell people about it. Wishlist the game. Go and play it. Give them feedback. That's the other thing that's really tough. You guys said that you have a smaller Discord. I went and looked. Here is the link for their Discord. Let me grab this real quick. And they've got a rather small community there, but that's the toughest part to be in as a dev, is getting people to look at your game so you can get feedback, so you can make your game better, so that more people look at your game. So give them feedback on this. You know, it's a tough experience to do that. It is not easy to do that. And it's, you know, so you guys can help by helping them out and giving them that kind of feedback, telling them where the bugs are, telling them where the pain points are. And telling them more things are nice, you know. But yeah, it was lovely having you on, and I want to thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And I hope your guys' dev studio does well, and I hope that you guys are able to release this to be something that you're proud of. 100%.
I hope so.
With that, if you have anything left to say, and then I'll head out. We good?
Okay, so thank you so much again,
yeah.
And have a nice day or evening or whatever you have.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Bye.
Yeah, goodbye. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for being on.
Thanks, bye.
Really cool game. Like, it's so hard to make a tower defense that is compelling for people. And I think that their route of going down like powers on this makes it really fun and active. I would play the living hell out of this on phone, I think is how I feel about it a lot of the times. And it's tough. It's really tough to get people to be interested in tower defense. It is really tough. Yeah, no, it's really tough, man. Like it's not an easy market to be in. It's not easy to get people interested in that style of gameplay. But they're fun. They're fun games. Dev sounded cool. Always trying to support my fellow Slavs. Yeah, support them. It looks like they have it in different languages too. They have it in English, Ukrainian, Japanese, French, Italian, a bunch of other languages as well. So it's like the interface. They did a pretty low text interface, and this is probably why they were able to support so many, but they have full audio in English and Ukrainian, which is quite cool. Yeah. You're going to play the demo? Good. I'm really glad. Yeah, no, you should try it out. Try it out, and the biggest thing is these guys are suffering from not having enough community to give them feedback so they can make the game better, so you can get more community. So you guys can help them a lot with that. You can help them a lot with it. So talk to them. Be part of their Discord. Give them feedback. Anything you can do to help those guys out, just to get them information, Yeah.